guys, and welcome back to Divide and Conquer as we continue playing the version 5 beta as the Vale of Dorwinion. And fair warning, my dogs, we have our brother's 2 dogs over while he's out of the state. And so they've been a little ferocious today, so there may be some extra barking in the background. So if that happens, I do apologize. I think when we left off, didn't we fight this battle here at Rhûn? We killed their last stand army. And so currently they only have Skarn and a couple of units up here. So I'm sure Dale or Erebor should finish them off. And yeah, we're not really gonna worry about expanding up there. We're just gonna ignore it and basically build up our forces so that we can push down into Khand. Mordor's also here. We do need to like either stop them at the Black Gate or go in from behind, which may be easier. Definitely fighting Khand would be fun, just to head all the way down here into their rich lands. Since I don't think many people actually fight Khand out that deep, unless maybe some Harad players, I'm not sure. Over in the west, we are dealing with some goblins, so we're just going to... Let's see if Eric can just solo them real quick. Yeah, he can. Those are just 2 goblins, I'm not really worried. We'll ransom, but they're not going to take it. And there you go, Eric, get those traits. He's an aspiring commander. Alright, and then we'll give this... these horsemen over to him. So now we've basically secured all of Rovanion except Mirkwood. If you count that as Rovanion, then we don't have that. We do have Captain Mardash over here. We'll need to push away. Can you just back off? Thank you. We could fight him. Well, we probably should. That way the forces are weakened. But let's take another look around. Captain Ivor is going to join up at Varfest, where we can actually start to train some of our real forces now. This is good. Are we making a lot of money? We are. So yeah, let's go ahead and actually get some official troops down here and retrain what we can. While Captain Erkenwyn looks like he's going to join Swain and give him some true elven power that we can use. And I think Swain should go for the Black Gate and just stop Mordor from coming in on this side. That'll completely... Actually, it won't completely stop them because they still have all of this. Still, it's a big recruitment center for them, and it would be nice to take that. And then in the east, we can push back for Mataram using Avalin's kind of messed up forces. But, you know, at least he has forces. So we're going to take Avalin and the elves and see if we can just leave Elgyre now. We actually can't, so Avalin would need... sorry, this isn't Avalin, this is Norway. So Norway would need to stay unless we got a new general. I mean, there's Ortaclax over here. Who's in Santon? We just Afala. We could create a new one in Karasant. Yeah, it's 900 gold. Let's see if we can actually get 900 gold right now from either our neighbors or something. Anyone, really. We needed to go to Enedwythe, and we'll get a military unit for that. Let's see if we can sell map information to the elves for like 1,000 gold. That would be really, really good right now. I guess we already did that recently, so we can't get that. Let's check our other diplomat. Wait, do we not have another diplomat? Oh, we don't. Okay, we just have the one. We're going to keep moving. I think the honey will give us good income if we can get our merchants over there. Is there another resource we could hop onto? There's a grain mill here. I think, where is the honey? Somewhere over here. Trade resource 174. Oh yeah, there we go. 1166. So yeah, we're just going to rush him over there. We're going to lose money at the moment while we move them over there, but I think that is worth it for the income that we can get. Like, I mean, we could put him over at this. What's the fastest way over there? Probably just going up that way. Yeah, we're just going to rush to get our diplomats, our merchants over there. We're going to lose a lot of money, like 10 turns of income, but it'll be worth it. I mean, we make so much anyway. Karasant, you're actually not gaining population, are you? Oh, no, you are. What does that mean? Oh, yeah, you can't build. That's what that means. So, yeah, we need to find a way to get some money quickly. Norway will head back to Elgyre until we can get that new general over here. But we will take his forces and move those out. So we'll take all of these elves that we can. It might be in our best interest just to combine them. I don't really like to, but yeah, let's just do that. I mean, we train enough elves anyway. Let's combine these guys and then take these units and put them in the front. Now we have a solid Elven and Dorwinion front line here that can also meet up with Avalon. Let's put his forces together. And we're at a point in the campaign when we should just be merging units everywhere we can. Yeah, Avalon will go out. Once these reinforcements come, we'll fight Captain Sartak and Kundu. And then Marwin, you need to get into Enmahad. Let's basically group up these forces so we just have less clutter in our campaign. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and attack Captain Mardash over here. We'll take everyone but these vineyard levies, and we'll leave the privateer axemen. Should be a really easy battle. We don't even really need to do this, but I want to save our forces, so let's just go ahead and take out these orcs. And we could even push into Mirkwood and just get rid of Doguldur entirely. Although ideally I don't really want to push into Mirkwood too much. I wanted to let the what do you call them? The men of the Anduin come in. Oh, and speaking of Mirkwood, guys, you guys voted, well, didn't really vote, but gave me recommendations for my next faction. So our next one, I'm really caught up right now. It's either going to be Breland or the Woodland Realm. A lot of you were saying the Woodland Realm, and I actually really like that. So you know what, I may do both. We may do both campaigns. Especially because Dor-Winion, I mean, we're in the end game of Dor-Winion now. I do plan on doing some more episodes of it, and then I want to do a kind of like recap, like an overview, like how you should play, like my recommendations for doing turn 1 Dor-Winion in version 5 and going onwards, like just kind of like basically a redo of my first episode where I show the new stuff. Let's go into a wide line with these paladins, because they do have what do you call them? They do have the catapult, and if we can't take that out quickly, then we're gonna have some issues. So we're just gonna go into a wide line so that they can't really hurt us, like with the catapult. Like they'll be less likely to hit more of our guys. So we're just gonna go into big spaghetti lines. This used to be like a tactic if you played Rome Total War, like Rome 2. You would just go, or even Attila, it might have been Attila, you just go into wide spaghetti lines like this. And it was actually like the best way, because you could basically cover the entire battlefield and stop cavalry from being used. I'm going to keep you out of group 1. And then all of our forces will run up. Yeah, this isn't really going to be an issue of a battle, it's just limiting casualties from that ballista. But that's kind of the tactic, to go into a wide spaghetti line so that the ballista can't actually skewer too many of our men. We are just going to have, what do you call him? Edwin. He's going to head straight up into the Doguldur scouts. They may have spears, or no, they have axes, so they don't get a bonus against cavalry in melee. Head in there, man. And we are getting a couple shots. These horse archers are kind of weak. I mean, 30 of them aren't going to do a lot of damage, but still, every little bit helps. Edwin, come on, get that charge. What are you doing? There we go. Just crush these goblins. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Let's see if we can get another point blank charge. Yeah, there we go. And he should just crush these guys. We are going to get charged by Mirkwood goblins, but that's okay. Ooh, what is shooting us right now? Dor-Guldur archers. Oh, I completely forgot about these guys. Completely forgot about the infantry. Let's just have them get in and attack. Elves, pull out elves. And thankfully, I mean, it's just some crossbows that took damage, so nothing too major. Findercourt Knights and the everything else is just getting into melee now. Yeah, these Dor-Guldur hosts should just rout, especially once we start flanking them. Yeah, we won't worry too much about our crossbows doing damage. Maybe we didn't need to do a spaghetti line. Maybe that was unnecessary. But here comes the long spaghetti line charge, and that is going to rout off some of the Mirkwood hunters. Vineyard Bowman, let's have you not shoot. Alright, Edwin did get into the Dor-Guldur archers, so they will be dying shortly. Let's have all of you guys charge into the Mirkwood goblins. Hit them, please, Dor-Guldur scouts. Oh yeah, they're done for. Yeah, this battle was a complete wash. I mean, we outnumbered the goblins. When you outnumber the goblins have no chance. I love the charge of the Dorwinion armsmen. What's also great about the, if we do the Woodland Realm campaign, you know, we have the potential to fight the men of the Anduin. Could do a free-for-all campaign if you guys want that. Would be a little more interesting than just fighting Dor-Winion. But if you guys want to see it as a, like a lore-friendly campaign, I'll do that too. I really don't mind each one, but it could be fun to fight the elves, or I mean fight the dwarves and fight the men of Dale, or fight the Anduin Vale as the elves. Although that could be, if we spread ourselves too thin, we will just surely die. But it would be more interesting than just fighting these easy battles against the Mirkwood hunters, at least I feel in thought. What I'm most excited for about that campaign would be the late game units and having access to them really early. Just because, like, I think a lot of the models for the late game Mirkwood faction is just, they're so good. They're like based on The Hobbit, and I just think they're so well done. It's just like how if you play Third Age Reforged, like, Mirkwood is one of my favorite factions in that. I like them, and I like the, they're one of the Edain factions, but they're not the Edain. Rhudaur. Rhudaur is the faction I really like. Although they're kind of glass cannon-y, but I don't know if they're that meta. I haven't played Reforged in a while, but I really like them. And I really like the elves, especially because, I mean, you can get the Ents as the elves, and they're just so good in Reforged. Alright, we've killed enough of these goblins. We're going to execute them. We only lost 13 soldiers, and I think those were probably our crossbows, honestly. I mean, our infantry is so durable that they can just take damage for days. Speaking of doing damage, the men of the Anduin, we are in discussion about doing their roster overhaul. And everyone's been putting out their ideas. I don't think any of my ideas actually got the bait in. But yeah, they're getting a roster overhaul and a campaign overhaul. Like a slight campaign overhaul. They're going to have 3 different types of barracks, and you can only build one in each settlement. And so by doing that, you basically choose, do you want your Bjorning units, Woodmen, or do you want the, what are they called? Bjornings, Woodmen's, or Eotheod. You could pick either of those. We could chase down these guys to get a little more money. I do want to start training that general. Yeah, let's just do that. Ransom them off. Get any money we can. We're at 600. So that gets us closer. We need 900. I don't think there's anyone else we could fight. Actually, no, we could fight Captain Sartak. He has those great beasts, though, so this is going to be kind of risky. We'll leave the pikemen just in case. We can't get any mercenaries, which is sad. Very sad. Wait, do we have reinforcements in this? Oh, they're going back for retraining. Alright, we can't use those guys, but they will go to retrain. And then we'll have these guys. Our 2 ships will basically just be used to pull reinforcements in from Saint-Ennui. Yeah, let's go ahead and try this battle out. Let's just turn the taxes on low. Actually, wait, is there anything we can get rid of in Mistrand? Doesn't look like it. We can use everything here, huh? Alright, let's save right here and then fight Captain Sartak. This army is not good. It's mostly trash, but I'm not really worried about losing the trash. We do have some very threatening units to kill here. But hopefully the trash can take the damage for us. Avalon should, in theory, be able to snipe out the great beasts. And then it's just going to be cycle charging with him to fight everything else. This is a risky battle, especially with these very powerful warlords, cataphracts. But I think we can do it, guys. And if not, then this is the battle where Avalon falls. Or runs away with his tail behind his legs. Meanwhile, back at home, I have been working on painting some more of my Rohan Middle-earth miniatures. I'm working on Erkenbrand right now, and I've, for the most part, finished the painting on his infantry version. I have to paint his horse up and then put his mounted model on the horse, and then finish painting the areas that you can see when he's on the horse. I always forget, I should post like some pictures of these guys, of these models for you guys. But anyway, let's see, we want to probably do like a multi-tiered defense, I think, where we have the forces here kind of in a checkerboard formation, so that more of them can shoot, and like we have more time to shoot with them, basically, is what we want. So we want the vineyard levies up front, and then the thorn guard behind. Like, just like that. So when the first line falls, we have the second line. And we could even put the bowmen up a little closer. That works. Yeah, vineyard bowmen right behind. Protected by some spears. And then we'll have... then the vineyard bowmen can go into melee also if they need to. The crossbows, you guys will be useful for shooting the archers, or I mean not the archers, but the great beasts. And then we have pikemen. These guys will be kind of auxiliary. We'll put them wherever they need to go. Crossbows, I want you guys on that flank. And then Avalon and Thorn Patrollers, you guys need to also work on the, what do you call it, the great beasts. Alright, let's try that. Avalon will come up to the front with the Thorn Patrollers. Now, they kind of have the high ground here, so it's not great for us. Let's try to get some distance between us and the archers. Actually, let's just move up. We need the crossbows in range. Alright, Evelyn, get into a loose formation. I don't want you to get too shot up here. In fact, go ahead and hit the... go ahead and charge into those Varieg Horse Archers. Thorn Patrollers are actually getting a couple kills on the Cataphract Archers, which is nice. It's a good use for them. Alright, and Evelyn is in melee, so we'll leave him in melee now. Thorn Patrollers will work on the Cataphract Archers. I think Evelyn... Oh, pull out, pull out, pull out. Those are great beasts. Get away. Time to get away. Alright, Thorn Crossbows. Alright, everyone start shooting at these Cataphracts. Oh man, we're just gonna have to stop them with the... Oh, that's not good. They are going to get... Oh yes, we stopped them. Perfect. Yes. Yes, we stopped them with the brave sacrifice of the Vineyard Bowmen. Here comes a point-blank crossbow volley. That's going to do a lot of damage to them. Alright, everyone else start shooting at those great beasts, please. This is going to be very risky. Men of the Thorn keep pulling around. Actually, yeah, let's get these guys to fight at the great beasts. We do have the great beast stuck in melee, so we will be able to get some point-blank shots at them, I hope. Yeah, if everyone can just shoot at them. Crossbows and bowmen, please hit them. I mean, these are very weak bows, but still, bows are bows. Actually, yeah, these guys are bowmen too. Yeah, start shooting at those great beasts. They should die soon, I hope. Crossbows, where'd you guys go? Pull out. Pikemen, let's move you guys up. Looks like the great beast should hopefully die soon. I hope. I mean, all these point-blank arrows should be doing a lot of damage. And then, of course, the point-blank crossbows. Let's actually give the crossbows more room to shoot. I think that's their problem right now. If the whole volley, like the whole retinue can hit them. I mean, come on, they're giant elephants. You should just be able to hit them, like, in the head or something. So, okay, looks like we beat the Warlord's Cataphracts. Yep, and I think some of them are dying? No? Maybe? Yes? I don't know. I mean, we're shooting the heck out of them. And we're shooting the heck out of these Warlord's Archers. Alright, pull back, Archers. We need more space to shoot. Apparently, we can't hit these guys. Avalon's going to finish off those Varieg Horse Archers. This is nice. And now, if we can actually capture these Cataphract Archers, we can push in the Thorn Guard. Yeah, come on. These are point-blank shots. Come on, guys. What are you doing? Yeah, this next crossbow volley, I have good faith in this volley to actually finish them off. Because if they don't, I mean, we are going to get hit by these great beasts. Oh, man, they are still alive. I can't believe that. And I guess the great beasts are just going to keep holding on in there. Which isn't good for us. Looks like they're gonna charge Avalanche. That gives us some time to keep skirmishing them. Hopefully the arrows can take them out, get out of their Avalanche. I don't want you to get killed by a great beast today. That would not be good. We do have the Thorn Guard here in melee, fighting the Cataphract Archers alongside our brave Thorn Riders. Yeah, come on, Guardsmen, get in there. Avalanche, keep moving, please. Thorn Guard are a great counter to these Warlords. Oh my goodness, Avalanche got charged. Oh, that's not good. Oh my goodness, I am surprised he's still alive. If we can get a counter charge on these Temple Marksmen. And pull out, Avalanche, pull out. It's time to go. Thorn Guard are beating these Nomad Warriors, so at least, you know, at least some things are going well for us. But yeah, we need to definitely get those great beasts down. I can't believe they're still alive. Oh no, I think they're coming straight for our they're coming straight for our crossbows. That's not good. Yes, we actually killed him. He was on the great beast, guys. He's gone down. All right, come on. Keep shooting him. Keep shooting him. All right, maybe we can do something to them in melee. I'm not sure if that's going to work though. Wait, did these guys win their battle? They did. Alright, so we can charge those. Crossbows should hopefully be able to deal with the great beasts now. There's only 14 of them. Oh, actually, no, we need to get out of here. We need to get out of here. Alright, so those great beasts are going to slay us. Actually, the pikemen are doing well. The pikemen are killing them. This is good. Oh, okay. Now we need to get away from them. Now we need to completely get away from them. Everyone get away. Yeah, we do not want to be getting into them in melee. We did lose a lot of our brave Vineyard Bowmen and Vineyard Levies, but that's okay. So the Great Beasts are down to only 2 more models left. Just a few orcs riding on the top of them. If we can just get the next couple of shots to finish them off, we'll be in a good position. Yep, only 1 is left. I think this next crossbow volley should hopefully do it. No, he is still alive. They're just so incredibly tanky. I can't believe it. Oh, there he goes. Awesome. Alright, this battle is basically over now with the death of that last great beast. All we need to do now is finish the unbreakable temple units. If we can get our crossbows right behind, I think we'll be in a good spot. Evelyn, where are you at? Let's have you charge these guys. Crossbows, get a point-blank volley right onto these temple wards. Should help clear them out. Oh my goodness, the pikemen are just getting decimated. But they are keeping them at bay. That's what's important. See if we can just keep them at bay. These temple marksmen are down to only 27. Make sure everyone else is off fire at will. Yeah, here we go. We are getting point-blank volleys. We only killed like 7, it looks like, in that last volley. But as we keep thinning them down and shooting them, we'll weaken them. Temple wards do have good armor. It's 17, but we negate half of that, bringing them down to about 9. Either 8 or 9, depending if the AP rounds up or not. Because technically half of that would be 8.5. Yeah, it looks like they're only killing a couple of them. I mean, their accuracy isn't great. And their damage is only like 7, I think. But I'd expect more of them to die from these shots than they're currently, you know, taking the damage from. Maybe if we get a little closer. I mean, this unit is dead, though. That means that we can now peel off these Thorn Guard and get them into position to help finish off the rest of these Temple wards. Now, I think if we have these Thorn Patrollers right behind the crossbows, they might be able to shoot just over their head because they're elevated. I hope this works. Oh yes, it does. Perfect. They can just shoot right over the heads of these crossbowmen. That actually might be a good use for them, is just putting them right behind a unit of crossbows in a line. So that way you have extra lines and extra killing power, because they have that elevated position. Yeah, they can fire just safely over the heads of our units. But yeah, we will let the Thorn Guard finish off the battle. Farmhand pikemen are fighting bravely, but even they can't deal with the most heavy of, you know, forces. So you can get one more volley off. Alright, yeah, that'll do it for them. We just run everyone else into melee here. They will die. And yeah, we'll put on ×6 now. Yeah, these temple wards are done. Basically. Come on, finish them off, lads. You think if you completely surround a unit like this, you know, all it would take would be one man just to run and charge his spear through the back of one of their heads. At least that's the way I would do it. Okay, this was a clear victory. Oh my goodness, we lost so many. 706 to 568, but this was a trash army. There wasn't really... We weren't going to be doing anything heroic this time, with mostly just vineyard units. But these desperate times do call for desperate measures. We did have to recruit them. And it's a shame that we had to put their lives out like this, but I like to imagine that we conscripted the leftover warriors from Rhûn and just gave them terrible arms and armor. And told them, hey, basically fight these guys. I think it would be interesting, though, if Dorwinion could get something like a... Or any fact, like if you subjugate certain, like, other human nations, you know, something along the Dunedain script. Like, if I could recruit Daratai warriors as, like, mercenaries. Just something for a little flavor. Like, you beat these guys, now they're warriors, keep their traditions up, and you can employ them as mercenaries. That might be something that would be just kind of neat to add a little bit of flavor. It doesn't have to be good units or anything, just... something for the flavor. We'll ransom them for the money, but we're not going to get it. But hey, that is one less army that we need to fight. And we got the gold we needed to start training that general this turn. So Evelyn will head back to Mistrand. Yeah, I think that does it for this turn. I think we've moved everyone we can. So I think we will end this turn. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Yeah, it looks like it was just troop movement. But yeah, I'm very excited for the Anduin roster changes. It's going to be nice to see, for example, the Carrot Guard are now going to be available everywhere, and they're called something like Bear Warriors or something like that, or Warriors of the Bear. And basically all you do for that is you build a Bjorning barracks. It'll have 3 tiers, and you get the 3 Bjorning units. And the militia units will be available anywhere through the town halls. And then you could build, if you wanted Eotheod units, you'd have to specialize a settlement to get those, to get your cavalry. And if you wanted the light woodmen and rangers, you'd have to build a woodman barracks, which I think is, I really like it, because it's like, you have to specialize each settlement to get the forces you want, and that's, I'm pretty sure is really unique. It's somewhat like the High Elves. Like, the High Elves have terrain restrictions, so like for the Linden units, the Teleria, you need to have, you need to be around a coastline or a major river. And then the Noldor can be built in, I think, mountains anywhere. Grasslands, maybe? But not forests. I think that's how that goes. Burst South is, where are you? You get a Merchant's Guild. That wouldn't really help us, but I don't see any other building that we could get. Alright, then we got some training done. Varfest finished its standing stones, so we have those again. Let's go ahead and get the Avari barracks, I think. That way we can get elves down here and retrain some of our forces. We should have more than just that as well. Now, Mazdoon, you can move about that far. We're going to need to take him out. We'll take him out this next turn. Let's just get the rest of our reinforcements down here. Is there anywhere else that we should build at? We could build an Ost and Arai, but I'm not too concerned about that. Ooh, Naburka, what about you? You need to get population so that we can get better ports. So let's do that. Let's get you the apothecary. I'll give you even more population growth. Eljar is working on its meeting hall. Rhubar, you also need law, but I guess Athal is just, Athal here is just going to hang out there, so we could upgrade Rhubar. Do we already have the Mason's Hall? We do, so let's do that. We can upgrade it, and then let's give it low taxes so it's still growing at least. And then, yeah, we'll send our spies down to the south. And Captain Ingolmar, oh, we can't even get to Mistrand, can we? Oh, but this army's crap. This army is just complete rubbish. So we're going to hang out on the bridge. And then Sigis will head over here. I probably could just cut these parts out. I mean, I'm just moving my forces. But I kind of like it. I kind of like the logistics aspect of this game. Got the leather tanner for a little bit of money. I mean, it's 40 gold, it's 40 gold. We'll let the merchants just move as they do. Oh, let's have Eric actually build these watchtowers down by the lake over here. I don't know, I really like this addition of a lake here. I don't really know why, it's aesthetic. Oh, we could get a port here in Rawburg. Would that help us make money? Not much. Not much at all. Could get the Mason's Hall. But I think it would be better to build up Ost and Avari for trade, since it is like right here in the middle. Yeah, we'd get quite a bit more money for that. Looks like they're going to send some forces to Logarth, so we need to reinforce that. But we can't, is the problem. And we could take these vineyard bowmen, that's something. Edwin, you need to head back and get us more watchtowers. I want full vision of this land. And yeah, let's go ahead and take Swain and deal with Muslun, because I mean he's only got a trash army. I mean, what are they gonna do? We'll fight him, take him out of the battle map, and that way it'll stop us from having any devastation issues. But yeah, I said I'm interested in Anduin. Dunlin's going to get a couple minor changes, so is Enedwythe. And they're looking to some Moria changes as well. Alright, Swain, we're going to have you take the front, because you are an amazing general. I want you in that big, long spaghetti line of death. Let's get you with some Thorn Bladesmen and some Thorn Guard for the AP on this flank. That should be good. Levies won't really be that useful, but we'll just put them together. We'll use them as like a flanking force, I guess. I mean, they're not really too special. We'll put the Vineyard Bowmen on their side also. Yeah, we'll actually use these guys to defend the crossbows. And the Ravanian Hunters, I don't know, just right here, I guess. I'm not really too worried. I mean, it's a small force that we have to fight. You can just mix the those guys like that. Alright, and then you guys run up. Do they have ranged units? I think it's all melee. Yeah, it looks like it is all melee. They do have these Harad cavalry, which is nice to see up here. A little bit of something different, you know. We'll try to use our crossbows to deal with those. In fact, let's actually hold position right here. And use the Ravanian riders to slow down these orc maulers. Crossbows, get into range, please. Oh, looks like they're going to... Oh, alright, let's get the levies up here. Did we get a volley off on these lancers? We did. Let's try to sandwich them with the levies. We are going to take some damage from these thorn crossbows, which is unfortunate. Yeah, they took quite a bit of damage there, but now we can go ahead and charge into the enemy. Yeah, that was not a good position for our crossbows to be in, but we did surround them with our levies, which is good. Haradrim, Southrim lancers don't have much defense. I want to say it's like 2 defense skill. Yes, it is just 2, but oh, they gave them armor, so they do have some armor. But still, the spear should be effective at dealing with them. All we really need to do now is get our crossbows to shoot at the bodyguard on this big blob. Come on, levies. Yeah, the cavalry's down to like only a dozen. Get in there, lads. Where are they? They're right in front of you. What are you doing? Alright, guys. Cavalry pull in to charge into those maulers. Crossbows start pumping in the lead and the ammo. Looks like the Southron Lancers are going to try to run away. There's only 3 of them, so I don't think they can do that much damage. Oh, yeah, they are running, so we're good now. Frontier Cavalry are taking some damage from the melee here. But that's okay, it's to be expected. We're using our crossbows as well as we can to do what damage we can do to the Uruk bodyguard. Alright, do we have Vineyard Bowmen? We do. Let's start shooting at those maulers now. Yeah, this melee is going well. Let's have the crossbow switch targets now. Shoot at the maulers.
Only half the enemy force remains.
I think the vineyard levies in the melee now. Might as well, right? Comes a point. Here comes the close range crossbow volleys hitting the orc maulers, doing a load of damage. And they're on kind of a stagger shot, so after the first line shot, then the second line shot. That's really good because when units when they get hit by arrows, they kind of get staggered and they can kind of get slowed down from just the, you know, being hit with an arrow can do a lot to a man. You know, it can stop him from being an adventurer, especially if it hits him in the knee. That was a lame reference. Yeah, if we can get another point blank volley with these crossbows and then run away. Yep, shoot, 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 shoot. What are you guys doing? There we go. Pull out, lads. Before they hit you with those axes. Look at the size of those things. Like I would not want to be hit by that axe. Alright, we are throwing javelins at these Uruk bodyguard. Oop, they turned away. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Oh, let's not throw javelins into our privateers. That was not good, guys. That was not good at all. At least these maulers are basically dead. One more volley, and yeah, they'll be toast. In fact, we won't even shoot another volley. We'll just go in for the melee. See if we can get a counter charge with the Thorn Guard, hitting the back of these Uruk bodyguard. Once we finish them off, this battle will for sure be over. The piles. That's one thing I really liked about Medieval 2 is just the piles of dead bodies and how well you can see them on the map. I noticed in some like Warhammer, I mean, you can kind of see bodies, but maybe it's just because there's so much going on. Like I'm commanding magic, microing units, using unit abilities. In Medieval 2, you can really just take a second to breathe and like just enjoy the sight of the battle as it's happening. Oh, look at all these banner carriers just in the middle. Oh, we didn't. Oh, we should have chased him down. We should have killed the general. We didn't chase him down. Oh, that's a shame. It's a shame, isn't it? He'll get away this day. We'll chase him down. But killing a Mordor general, that doesn't really do anything. They can pump out an Uruk bodyguard like it's no one's business. But hopefully with them diverting their attention onto us, it'll draw attention off of Gondor. And allow Gondor time to also push back and retake some of their land that they lost. And if Gondor can get over the river, we'll be in a good position. I'm going to execute them, for they took Varfest, and we show no mercy to those from Mordor anymore. Now we could also take this army and send... Oh my goodness, that is a big force. That is a big force from Khan. Alright, Khan is basically sending everything they've got. So it looks like things are going to get desperate over here. Let's train more Avari Shadows, more crossbows, more patrollers. I found how good those guys are. The armsmen aren't going to be that useful against Khan, but they are good against Mordor. And we definitely want artillery. Let's just grab them anyway. I mean, why not? Unless we can train something in Morned Hell. We can get more Thorn Guard. We'll take what we got. Once we can kind of consolidate our forces here and push back. Oh, whoa, okay. They actually have two big stacks. I mean, Khan has a lot of land, and they're sending more forces up at us. I mean, pushing all the way to Oibamari down here is going to be a big, long push. And yeah, Khan is definitely sending the full force of the Hordes at us. So yeah, this is getting into a dangerous territory. How many settlements do we need to actually win? We need 30 and we've got 20. So yeah, once we kind of push down and take Khan out, it's just a shame that we don't really have anyone else helping us with Khan. So Khan is sending everything at us. But if we can at least deal with Mordor and get more money, that means we can send more forces this way. If Dale and the, what do you call them? The Valesmen and Lothlorien can deal with Dor Guldur. That'll help us a lot too. Like, let's see if we can get any new spies. We need 350 gold to do that, so we'll get those next turn. No, let's cancel one of these. Let's cancel the Armsmen. Let's get more spies out on the field, like wherever we can. I think we can only get the one though. Oh, we can get two. But yeah, we'll go ahead and save the battle or the game here for now. And yeah, we'll get this video uploaded tomorrow and then follow this up with maybe another Moria video. I want to wrap up that Moria campaign. But yeah, that will do it if you guys made it this far. I really appreciate if you slap that like button, and until next time.